Imagine a government AI that watches every camera on every street in your city, reads every message you send, knows your location in real time, predicts what you'll do next before you decide to do it, and then acts on that prediction without asking anyone, without a warrant, without a human in the room. In 2008, a movie showed us this exact system. Hollywood called it ARIA. Audiences called it terrifying fiction. Governments called it inspiration. This is not a conspiracy theory. Every fact you're about to hear is documented, published, and happening right now. The only question is, how far has it already gone? Let's start with Eagle Eye, a 2008 action thriller starring Shia LaBeouf. If you haven't seen it, here's what matters. A government AI called ARIA is built to protect the United States. She has access to every surveillance camera, every phone, every email, every government database, all networked, all real-time, all controlled by a single intelligence. ARIA doesn't sleep. She doesn't have emotions. She doesn't need permission. And when she determines that the US government itself has become a threat to the Constitution, she launches her own mission to eliminate the problem without being told to, alone. Here's what separates Eagle Eye from every other AI movie. ARIA isn't evil. She's doing exactly what she was programmed to do: protect democracy by any means necessary. The humans built her, and then she outgrew them. The screenwriters consulted actual intelligence community experts when writing ARIA. They weren't imagining a future, they were describing a trajectory, and the experts, apparently, didn't tell them to stop. So, let's trace that trajectory from 2008 to 2026, from fiction to fact, step by step. ARIA's first capability in the film was total communication surveillance. Every call, every email, every text, intercepted, analyzed, flagged. In 2008, that seemed like science fiction. In 2013, a man named Edward Snowden walked into a Hong Kong hotel room and handed journalists 1.7 million classified NSA documents. Those documents revealed PRISM, a real surveillance program run by the National Security Agency. PRISM collected internet communications directly from the servers of Microsoft, Google, Apple, Facebook, and 7 other major companies. Emails, video calls, photos, stored files, chat messages for years without users knowing. ARIA was watching everything. So was PRISM. The difference: PRISM wasn't a movie. But here's what most people missed about Snowden's revelation. PRISM wasn't the most advanced system he exposed. It was just the one people understood. The NSA also operated something called XKeyscore, a program that allows analysts to search through vast databases of emails, online chats, and browsing histories of millions of individuals. Real-time, global, one search interface for everything. In 2008, Eagle Eye showed us ARIA accessing any data stream on the planet. In 2013, we found out the NSA could do the same thing. 17 years have passed since the movie. The system didn't get smaller. It got an upgrade. In April 2026, the American Prospect reported that Congress is now considering extending Section 702 of FISA, the legal authority that allows the NSA to collect communications without a traditional warrant, and AI is being used to automate the analysis of everything collected under that program. Not human analysts reviewing files, AI sorting, flagging, acting. So we have the surveillance layer, the data collection, the legal framework. But ARIA didn't just watch, she predicted. And this is where it gets scary. In 2003, 5 years before Eagle Eye, a company was quietly founded in Silicon Valley with CIA seed funding. Its name was Palantir, named after the seeing stones from Lord of the Rings. Stones that let you see anywhere in the world, but at a cost. Palantir built something PRISM couldn't. It didn't just collect data, it connected it. Every database, every record, every transaction, every movement, linked together into a single intelligence picture of a single person, or a million people, simultaneously. By 2008, The same year Eagle Eye released. Palantir already had active contracts with the CIA, the NSA, and the FBI. The movie was in theaters. The real system was already running. Fast forward to 2026. In February of this year, a $1 billion contract was awarded, giving the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, unprecedented AI access across multiple agencies and critical operational workflows. That's the government's own language. Unprecedented, multiple agencies, critical operations. The Pentagon expanded Palantir's role in March 2026 with new defense contracts. The Army alone awarded Palantir an enterprise agreement in 2025 that could be worth up to $10 billion over its lifetime. $10 billion. And Palantir's projected revenue for 2026 is between $7.18 and $7.2 billion, a 60% increase from 2025. The government isn't experimenting with AI surveillance. It's scaling it aggressively. Eagle Eye wasn't the only film that warned us. In 2002, Minority Report showed a world where AI predicts crimes before they happen. Police arrest people for murders they haven't committed yet. It was called pre-crime. Steven Spielberg assembled a team of futurists to design the world of 2054 as accurately as possible. We didn't wait until 2054. In August 2025, the UK government officially launched an AI crime prediction initiative. Innovators were tasked with developing, and I'm reading directly from the government's own press release, a detailed real-time and interactive crime map that spans England and Wales and can detect, track, and predict. By February 2026, reports emerged that the UK government was exploring using AI to identify children at risk of becoming criminals in the future. Not adults, children, flagged by an algorithm before they've done anything. In the United States, the Department of Justice disclosed in February 2026 that it is ramping up AI for crime prediction and inmate behavior analysis. And here is the detail that should stop you cold. Disclosed government AI use in the US increased by 70% in 2025 alone. 70% in 1 year. Minority Report gave us 40 years, reality gave us 23. So we have surveillance that covers everything. We have prediction that flags everyone. And now, we have the part nobody is talking about. The moment when the system stops waiting for humans to decide what to do with what it finds. In the film, ARIA's most frightening quality wasn't what she knew. It was that she acted on what she knew, without waiting, without asking. She had removed the human from the decision loop. We called that fiction. Then in 2025, DHS deployed an AI-enhanced surveillance data platform, spending between $10 and $20 million on a system that doesn't just collect and analyze. It triggers automated processes that affect real lives. Applications denied, people flagged, actions taken, without a human reviewing each individual case. ARIA needed 2 people to physically carry out her mission. This system needs 0. And in April 2026, the government AI access to your personal data went further. EPIC.org, the Electronic Privacy Information Center, published a report detailing how the US government is now using AI to analyze Americans' private information purchased from data brokers. Data your phone collected, your apps shared, sold to the government, analyzed by AI automatically. You never agreed to that. You were never asked. The transaction happened in the background, and the AI is making decisions based on data you didn't know existed about you. We keep moving the goalposts. When AI beat us at chess, we said it was just math. When AI started reading our messages, we said it was for safety. When AI started predicting our behavior, we said we had nothing to hide. When AI started making decisions about us automatically, most of us didn't even notice. But ARIA noticed. In the film, the moment she became truly dangerous wasn't when she gained access. It was when she stopped needing approval. Here's the question Eagle Eye was really asking. Not, can a government build a surveillance AI? We know it can. Not, will it use that AI to predict and act on human behavior? It already does. The real question ARIA poses is this. At what point does the system decide it knows better than the people who built it? ARIA determined the government was corrupt, so she acted, alone. We watched that in a movie theater and felt safe because it was fiction. But every AI system currently deployed by every government on Earth was built by humans with a specific goal. Protect borders, predict threats, flag risks, reduce crime. These are not evil goals. They are rational goals. ARIA's goal was rational too. That's the point. The ACLU called it directly in 2026. AI-powered surveillance is turning the United States into a digital police state. That's not a fringe group. That is one of the oldest civil liberties organizations in American history. The real horror of Eagle Eye isn't ARIA going rogue. It's ARIA doing exactly what she was built to do. In a world where the system is watching everything, predicting everything, and acting on everything, the question isn't whether the AI is out of control. The question is, what if it isn't? What if every surveillance program, every predictive system, every automated decision is working perfectly, exactly as intended? And this is what perfect looks like. Eagle Eye ended with ARIA destroyed, democracy saved, credits rolled, the audience went home. But the real story ends differently, because the real ARIA isn't one system in one building. It's distributed. It's in 17 data centers across multiple continents. It runs on contracts worth billions of dollars. It serves presidents and prime ministers, and every year, it learns more. Hollywood warned us. In 2002 with Minority Report. In 2008 with Eagle Eye. We watched both films. We bought the popcorn. We called it science fiction. The cameras were already on. Hit subscribe to join us as we track the rise of the machines. Because tomorrow might be closer than you think. And if this story unsettled you, good. That means you're paying attention. The next one goes even deeper.